not only to our muralist, who when you go in there, you're going to see something that is absolutely stunning. I also want to thank the mayor here for coming out here and doing this for all of us. And thank each and every one of you for what you've done and what you continue to do for our wonderful community. So thank you very much. Mayor?
We're happy you're here. I know walking through, you can kind of get sentimental. And when you see the wall of heroes, it's great. It's touching. So, you know, a hero to talk to one of these two, and they can get a picture, a name, a little story about them up on the wall. So, salute your local. Are we ready? I'm going to cut this ribbon and then trim a tree. Now, before I cut it, you got to be sure to, you know, support these two really good too. It's going to be my new hangout.
That as you saw me go, I was singing.
Hey, let me know if you guys could hear me. Doing it live, doing it solo, I think, today, but we're having fun. This is going to be just kind of laid back, little stream going through Lue's new bar and grill. Bombshells, baby. Wyoming, let me know if you could hear me in the chat, please. Let's have some fun. Let's see. Cool. You guys can hear me. Great. Let's shout out some of the chat. We got all the same. Fucking Lou, dog. Sheila Jordan says, I personally don't know him. However, I'm not fooled by anyone. LOL. Cool video. Thank you. Thank you, Sheila. UFO Shane. Yeah. Shane, I sent you an invite in the back channels if you wanted to hop in on this. Montezuma. So excited. I'm excited too. I'm really going to try and not be a hater this stream. I'm happy for Lou, but there's also, I'm just kind of like, what's going on? But, you know, live your life, Lou. Javi says, let's go. B says, welcome, B. If there's not a backroom titled Charred Balls, I ain't going. Yeah, there's a lot of, you know, he gifted the whole community with like so much meme potential. I know Chupacabra is in the back channels cooking up some AI, what's the opposite of slop? We named it the other day. AI bop. There you go. I'm sure Cosmic Judas is going to be all over this. I'm going to be all over this. It's fun. It's Flavor Town. And yeah, so many name puns with the Guantanamo stuff. But yeah, it's going to be great. I hope he does. And it's a barbecue too, right? Like Lou's barbecue Lou. Also, I didn't see apple juice on the menu. Ah, yes. That's a reference to this classic moment. We got this meme from Cosmic Judas, one of our favorite Lou moments. Because he does like he likes his drink. He's pretty open about it. Let's see.
Case in point, you asked Sean and I to come on and drink a beer for your show, okay? So I thought it'd be fun to grab this. Now, what you don't know and your audience doesn't know, that last night I emptied this out and I filled this with apple juice, right? And so, no, I'm not going to drink on your show, but if it helps the conversation, everybody get going, it'd be fun, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'll put a beer bottle in, but it was filled with apple juice. That God's honest truth. And of course, what do people start accusing instantly? Oh, these guys are toasted, they're sloshed. This is my point. People are so used to coming out and just spewing crap when they don't know. They have no clue, and they spew it out as facts. And then other people pick it up and say, oh, that must be right. No, they're toasted. You know what? I have 0% alcohol in my body right now. 0. I've been drinking coffee most of the time and apple juice. This is my point, the problem with ufology. And all these people out there that supposedly know shit, they don't know anything. And now, of course, oh, look at Lou, he's yawning and he must be drunk or toasted. I am stone ass cold sober. And this is, you know, so here's my case in point. And of course, they don't know, Kurt, that you had asked us to come on your show and we'd all get relaxed.
Kurt set you up,
and have
Lou.
a beer,
Kurt
right?
set you up, bro.
Yeah, okay, sure, it's a beer bottle, but I'm not drinking beer.
Classic moment. Oh, God, Lou. Biologist here. Wild. Can't wait. Oh, sorry. Messed that up. But clipped by Cran. Dancing. Hell yeah. Technics. Water. Pff, it's a celebration. Bust out the apple juice. Hell yeah. I hope all y'all are drinking some apple juice at home right now. Living it up. Montezuma's dancing. We're hyped America versus American Nerd. Lue continues to con the entire UAP community. Yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about too. And we'll kind of get through it. This is kind of like a fever dream stream, and not really. It's kind of paired, kind of not. But this is all happening. Like he's missed 2 SCIFs in a row, and Luna's clowning him about SCIF Flu, but he's making a bar. I don't know. Something just feels odd about that. And we're gonna look into his dad a little bit today too, who did pass away. Rest in peace. But his dad also owned a restaurant. So Lue kind of grew up in the restaurant business, but his dad's restaurant, like literally in Lue's book, he says that his dad's restaurant was for to fund his paramilitary operation. So hopefully Lue isn't doing that. But yeah, maybe the diner's already pulling in money and he's funding paramilitary operations just like dad. Montezuma, Danny Sheehan on the keys. Yeah, that was an epic music video. It must have just been, I must have known Lue was going to make a bar or something because I made that a few weeks ago. And now it's like, and I feel like it even looks like the bar. Let's see. Where are we at? I feel like this is the kind of vibe they're going for at Bombshells, right? Like Americana, you know what I mean? Maybe a little too modern though, because they're doing the World War II theme. And we did learn it is a franchise. So he's franchising Bombshells. And we did learn that it's actually kind of like a Hooters. Well, we'll get into that next. Let's finish out the chat here. Don't mess with polar bears. I'm freaking dead over here. I know Doty's so mad right now. And I hope Doty liked that. I actually made that. I made the whole crowd clap, and I made the audience like. I made the girls like all like looking at Doty. Like I hope you liked it. You know, Loki never looked sexier, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Flack the goose. Let's effing go. Montezuma. Holy shit. David Icke with the iguana. Let's move this for now. Oh shit, why is it doing that? Oh, because I'm over here. Uh-oh. Yeah, been a while. It's doing it live, doing it solo. By all these wild trees. That video turned me on to Silver Stallion. Yeah, that's a great song. Golan Heights says, yep. Technics dancing. Hear you loud and clear. Thank you guys. Terrestrials in the house. I also set you in the back channels if you want to hop on. No pressure. I'm probably gonna be doing more of these live, especially for stories like this, like Lue's Bar. Probably not gonna put that on the main channel, but yeah. Biologist says, I'm so tired of UFO grifters. The biggest revelation is just around the corner. Release all the UFO info now. We are beyond ready. Yeah, and that kind of ties into like Moneypenny, bless her heart. It might have been a little bit of AI messing with her, but she had a post that went viral, and yeah, the whole giant UFO thing. It's like, bro, if you guys all know where a giant UFO is, just say it out loud. Some of us have receipts, but just want to protect other livelihoods. It's very stressful at times. That leaves you wondering why I was told what I was. Oh, Aaron B, what's that about? Uh-oh. Yeah, we're going to look into that too. Let me see. We'll just so there's something on the stage. Let me just add something real quick. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go through like this article. And here's Lue here. And here's Lue's pray for this dude. He's opening a business with Lue. Lue kind of has a track record of like opening businesses and it kind of being shady. I hope it's not. I hate that I have to sound like a hater just because I like know some facts. But maybe we'll cover that too. So it's not just out of nowhere. But there was something in here in this article where they're like, which we'll read through. We'll read the whole thing. There was something where it's like they met kind of recently and now they're best friends and now they're in a bar. I don't know. I try not to be a hater though. But yeah, maybe we should get into it here. Maybe we'll just start reading it here. Please turn up mic, he says. Okay, let's see. How do I do that? I'll just speak louder. Maybe that'll work. I'll yell. UFOs around the world. Whoever bought that book paid for his bar. Hey, guess you're absolutely right. So we all paid for it. I bought the book. I did. All right. I feel like he's doing some sort of project, says David Steele. So where has Doty been the past few months? I feel like this question is bigger than it sounds. I agree. It is interesting that he like disappeared after trying to run his little op on me in Chupacabra. After that one Lue clip of him went viral about Lue Elizondo offering him a job at Space Force Disinfo. I think there's a lot there. Personally, I think Lue set Doty up on something there, and I don't know. All right. Moneypenny is on it again tonight with another space. Ashton hosting one with Ocean as well. Nice. Oh God, I'm not too late. This is some weird shit. All right, yeah. So let's get into it. So people found out about this because this article came out yesterday. So let's read it. Lue, bless his heart, little Pop-Tart, who we're still praying for. He would always highlight that, like a lot of pictures of Lue, he's drinking beer, drinking alcohol. Lue is very, like I said, he's open about that. He loves alcohol. Let's hit this one real quick.
What is the one thing you need to have in your fridge at all times?
Chardonnay.
What is your favorite guilty pleasure?
Go back to the Chardonnay.
Yeah. What is the one thing you need to have in your fridge at all times?
Oh, how do it? Boom. There you go. So yeah, let's just read this article. Lue Elizondo's father was a successful restaurateur, but growing up, Elizondo swore he was never going to work in a restaurant. Life always has a way of twisting such youthful vows and making them come true anyway. So it is that Lue Elizondo found himself opening a place he calls Bombshells American Cantina in Buffalo, Wyoming. It's a cocktail lounge and restaurant project he started with his best friend, Tucker Algier, whom he met in Buffalo. So this is Tucker, I guess, you know. Not throwing any shade towards. I'm sure Tucker's an awesome stand-up dude. I'm just afraid he's going to get psyoped and shortchanged in this whole outfit. But I hope it works out for everyone. I really do. The path for an Army veteran landing in Buffalo and starting a restaurant, despite that childhood vow to never work in or own a restaurant, is a long and winding one. Damn, Lou had to break his own vow. Pretty epic. And I did look it up. Let's see. I was just curious. Okay, cool. Because you know how like they're actually, let's go over here now. So it's like where we at? Sorry. There we go. It's about 2 hours away from Devil's Tower, because you know everyone goes out to visit Lou. They go do the Devil's Tower tour. If it was closer, that probably would have been a little cooler, because I could see that being like, you know, the UFO vacation, the UFO nerd vacation. Go out to Devil's Tower, go out to Lou's Diner. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. It started when he was a boy, hearing his father tell him that if he wanted to learn about leadership, he had to first learn to serve. This led him to join the Army right after college. It was a way not to learn about leadership, but to give back to a country he felt had given him so much, to him and his family. Everyone calls me Lou, he told Cowboy State Daily, because despite being Cuban, I look like I'm from Iowa. But Spanish is one of my primary languages. So after college, I decided to serve our nation, and after that, I became a special agent in the intelligence community. The Army sent him to Asia, where he encountered a curious thing: officers' clubs. But these were not modern at all. They were vintage, with a cool World War II style vibe. It felt like stepping back in time, and it planted a strange thought in his head. Wouldn't it be cool if we could recreate that environment for our fellow veterans and law enforcement back home, he recalled thinking? Play some authentic 1940s music like the Andrews Sisters, and have stuff in there from the war that is authentic museum quality. That would be cool. I mean, I'm going to be a loose shill today. But the biggest thing Elizondo realized he wanted to bring home to such a club was something intangible, something he feels America has been missing of late. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Lou's going to solve our country's cultural crisis that we're going through. I love this. We do need more Americana shit. I'm with it. Wouldn't it be great to experience that one of those is like, the camaraderie, he said, and that sense of patriotism and pride that we used to have as a country, and that somehow we've lost over the years. Yep, we used to be a proper country, Lou. Is this a photo thing? Okay, cool. Some photos of the new bar that just opened up, Bombshells, Lou. I like it. It looks good. Boom. I would definitely have a Chardonnay there. Would you guys have a Chardonnay there? Yeah, Red and Tupa are banned. Pictures are by the door. That'd be hilarious. Lou should just like own that and just put like a list of like people he's beefed with online over the years and like banned, but just like in a funny way. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. We support the police. We support the firefighters. We support the troops. I love it. They even got a to-go thing, so they'll be in the local community. You know, like events and stuff, maybe local football games. That's cool. Bombshells, American Cantina. Got the pinup girl. I'm with it. I support this. Oh shoot, I didn't even see this. We got terrestrial material here. How we doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Because I uploaded things on the actual thing and like I wasn't sure that. Were you down there for a while?
No, a couple minutes, dude. I'm enjoying the photos here, dude. Lou's got the bar and grill going,
Dude,
huh?
Bombshells. I'm happy for him. You know, he's very sketch in my opinion, but I want to see people thrive. You know, whoever they
I
are.
like the name, dude. I like the name. I can't lie.
Did you hear though that I think it's a franchise.
No way. He's really gonna try to reach out. Oh, he's into a franchise.
It has to be. I don't know. Okay, let's do that real quick. So this is
I've never heard of
Bombshells
it before.
Restaurant and Bar, and it's like a World War. Are they World War II themed, or is okay? Maybe it's not a franchise because these don't seem as World War II themed. Let's see some of these.
Did you see Green Street's post today? There's
was it about?
supposedly there's some like trademark on the name that he might run into some issues with. Yeah.
I think this is it. So he's either a franchise of this Bombshells thing, which is like a Hooters. So let's watch some of this. Let's see. Hell yeah. Flavor Town, bro.
Looks good, dude. I just need a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Okay, and then let's see. Let's do one more. Let's see which one should we watch? See, actually, I don't think this is gonna be the same because this looks more like modern bar style. This actually just looks like a Hooters, and his just has.
It looks like Twin Peaks a little bit, yeah.
Bombshells restaurant and bar. Midget fighting, hell yeah.
I don't
Little people. I don't even say that anymore, right? I was reading MWA. They're taking the power back, though. Oh shit. Damn. Oh.
Dude, what year is this?
I think it's like last year or something. Okay, so after watching this, I don't think it's a franchise of that. I think you're right. I think he has the same name and like kind of aesthetic, but this seems more modern bar-y, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely not World War II.
Is Lue going to be hosting little people fights at the new bar?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm mistaken. I apologize. People say I never apologize. I was wrong. I don't think for sure it's a franchise of that. Let's go back to here because like this is not little people fighting vibes, right? Is it though? Maybe it is.
No,
I do think they're going to be into some. Never mind. I don't want to. I'm trying to not be a hater, but I will say this real quick too. I put this out there. Lue's, and maybe we'll watch a little bit of it. Feel free to hang out as long as you want. I'm just kind of doing it live, but let's see. This is from Imminent by Lue Elizondo, and go watch my Lue Elizondo documentary because it's basically only about his dad. But his dad was a Cuban exile. Actually, I think I have that up too. I could pull up something on the thing while we talk about it. Okay.
Yeah, his dad had a restaurant, right?
Yeah, his dad had a restaurant. So watch. This is my documentary on my main channel, but Lue Reviews actually interviewed him. So his dad grew up in Cuba. When Castro came about, his dad actually fought with Castro. We'll just get a little vibes here.
All the people of the Sierra Maestra.
This is a pretty fire documentary. Not gonna lie.
We have struck the start of the revolution. We gladly suffer cold and rain and the hardship of life in the mountains. This is only the beginning. The last battle will be fought in the capital. You can be sure.
Lue Elizondo Sr. found the answer to the previous injustices in the dictator Batista in the Sierra Madre Mountains of Cuba. Here, a rebel force had landed under the leadership of Fidel Castro. Fidel had been jailed years earlier for another coup attempt, but was released by Batista in a show of good intentions. At that time, Fidel Castro fled to Mexico and made preparations to return to Cuba and overthrow Batista. After training in Mexico, Castro returned to Cuba on a boat packed with 81 men, amongst them the Argentine Che Guevara, to take back Cuba from Batista and from the Americans' proto-imperialism. Fidel offered the most promise in correcting the wrongs of Batista, and the senior Elizondo would go out and join up with the rebels and begin training for combat.
Things happen and things go as they usually go, and there I was.
As a kid, I remember him telling me these stories. One day, if you have more time, you got to hear it. Stories of him training in the jungles of Cuba to overthrow Batista, and the crazy, incredible stories that he was part of it.
Before long, the elder Elizondo was a combat-trained soldier.
This is coming from Chupacabra live on the. I told you guys the memes are going to be fire already. Let's just watch Chupa's meme real quick.
It's a fresh drop right here.
It's a fresh drop. This dropped literally 2 minutes ago. Let's see. Hell yeah, Jeremy.
yeah.
Good, brother.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm cooking. I'm cooking. That's right, I'm cooking. That's right, I'm cooking. Cause I'm the cook. Papa Lue in this bitch brought all my goons in this bitch. Satanic goons in this bitch. Psychic dudes in this bitch. Bitch, you ain't psychic. I remote my future, and guess what? You ain't on it. Bitch, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. That's right, I'm cooking. That's right, I'm cooking. Cause I'm
Travis Taylor's gotta be in this, right?
Blue in this bitch, brought all my goons in this bitch. Satanic blooms in this bitch. Psychic dooms in this motherfucker. Bitch, you ain't psychic. I remote my future, and guess what? You ain't on it. Bitch, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. That's right, I'm cooking. That's right, I'm cooking. Cause I'm the cook. Papa Lue in this bitch, brought all my goons in this bitch. Satanic blooms in this bitch. Psychic dooms in this motherfucker. Bitch, you ain't psychic. I remote my future, and guess what? You ain't on it.
Hell yeah, let me get a invite to Alien Girl. We'll get her in here.
I remote viewed my future and you're not on it. Such a good line, dude.
I'm gonna mute it and let it play while we talk. That was a great little edit there, Chipa. Yeah, shout out Lou.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
The meme potential here is off the charts. There's so many ways we could go. We could go Flavor Town. We could go, you know what I mean? I'm sure Cosmic Judas is probably working on something as we speak. You know what I mean? Let me just send this to Alien.
Well, Lou's looking in shape, dude. You see the ribbon cutting video? He's looking leaned out. So that'll
should we run that again? Let's run that again.
Yeah, run it, dude. Run it.
And let's run that again.
Yeah, we can't leave it out.
He's looking good. I like the vibes. I don't want to be a hater. I'm not a hater.
No, I'm not either, dude.
Very grateful family. This establishment is dedicated to you. And I want to also do a very special thank you right now.
He got the skinny jeans
Not
on. I
only
love
to our muralist, who, when you go in there, you're going to see something that is absolutely stunning.
Lou's got, yeah.
He does got the skinnies, bro. Hey, I like it. I rep
all
it.
of us. And thank each and every one of you for what you've done and what you continue to do for our wonderful community. So thank you very much. Mayor?
Oh, yeah,
More people that were there than the TTSA release.
And when you see the wall of heroes, it's great.
Looks like he got the better of that exchange.
The wall of heroes. You think we made the wall? Do me and Chiba make the wall of heroes? Who's gonna be on the wall of heroes inside Bombshells? Let's think. What do you think? You think they're gonna go like just full like just World War II themes, or do you think they're gonna be like look like L. Ron Hubbard, Hal Pudov?
Yeah, Pudov's probably gonna be on the wall.
Pudov's got to be on the wall of heroes, right? Yeah. Who else is gonna be on the wall of heroes?
Oh, probably the mayor here. The mayor looks psyched, dude. He's like, "This is my new spot."
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's talk about this because he said something in there. You know, maybe I'm just too red flag prone, but he said something in here that was kind of made me go like, "Is this a red flag?" But let's see again.
Thank you. On behalf of a very, very grateful family, this establishment is dedicated to you, and I want to also do a very special thank you right now. Not only to our muralist, who, when you go in there, you're going to see something that is absolutely stunning. I also want to thank the mayor here for coming out here and doing this for all of us. And thank each and every one of you for what you've done and what you continue to do for our wonderful community. So thank you very much.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just too cynical. That was a great speech. I'm happy for him. I'm clapping.
We're happy you're here. I know walking through, you can kind of get sentimental. And when you see the wall of heroes, it's great. It's touching. So, you know, a hero to talk to one of these two, and they can get a picture, a name, a little story about them up on the wall. So, salute your local. Are we ready?
Dude, how long has this been going on? This in the mix here, this setup.
This bar thing?
Yeah, it's had to have been a minute for him, right?
Yeah, their Facebook is like a month old, and maybe we'll look at that later. I forgot what I was even trying the other thing for, but oh yeah. So let me just.
And real quick, who's the guy that's got the backwards hat over there? He's the guy doing the bar with him. I've seen that guy before, bro. I can't get the name. Yeah,
I think we've seen him on Lue's feed before. I've seen them. That's where I think that's coming from.
I know I've seen him before. I'm like that with faces, dude. 100%. I just don't know his name.
Don't be coming around Castro without a face mask.
Oh, bro, I remember faces. I don't know what it is, but I remember them.
Let me see. Let's get back to this, and I think we'll be able to, because we're talking about this guy, right?
Yeah, the guy on the left. I swear
this is the new
him,
dude. This is they met not too long ago, and now they're best friends, and now they're business partners. Oof! Pray for this dude. Pray for this dude.
I like the Glock hat though. I'm a Glock guy myself.
He looks like a nice guy. And Glock. Oh, is that a Glock?
the Glock, yeah, the pistol, yeah.
Gotta let him know, bro. Stay strapped.
How far away is this from Devil's Tower, dude?
2 hours. That's why I said, like, if it was closer, that would be dope, right? Imagine if it was it was like literally within the same vicinity. Oh, we got alien girl here, Amy, with her camera on. Hell yeah. Welcome.
How you doing, Amy?
Are you excited about Bombshells?
I'm excited to be on Red Panda Koala.
Oh, hell yeah. We're having fun.
I'm really excited. No, man, I got to meet. I mean, how on topic do I have to stay?
Do whatever. We're kind of chilling, but trying to keep it kind of focused, but also all over the place.
But we're talking about these bombshells.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, here, let's just continue on a little bit here, and you just pick up with this.
Yes.
This is a very Lue thing too. I know Lil Pop Tart, bless his heart, is like, I knew he was always highlighting that, like, Lue's always got alcohol around him. He's pray for Lil Pop Tart, pray for Lue. Oh, we got a super chat. Hell yeah. From Lil Lun, super sticker. Hell yeah. Fun times. Lue's giving out free pictures unless you're a congressman. Okay. All right. So at the time, it was just a passing thought. So back in the article, right, he's saying how in Korea he saw the Officers Club and it was like a World War II thing. We'll just continue reading along here. At the time, it was just a passing thought. Elizondo still had many years left of chasing, as he put it, bad guys in Afghanistan. And he was definitely not yet ready to break his boyhood vow against restaurant work. And again, like I said, and that was the thing I was trying to say with the other thing, but I'll just do this real quick. So like his dad was in Bay of Pigs. We won't watch like the whole thing, but his dad was in or did that, and then he fled to America and joined the Bay of Pigs. Let's just watch. We'll get little snippets here.
Scattered throughout the
For Miami, there were enrollment centers for Brigade 2506.
This is Ron Oppen in Miami. I'm standing in one of the many anti-Castro recruiting places scattered throughout the city. Since 2 o'clock this morning, men and boys have been filing through this door behind me.
Yeah, so Lue's dad, go watch the documentary, but his dad goes to, he's part of Bay of Pigs, wrapped up in the intelligence community, CIA, trying to overthrow Castro, but like not making it seem like it's not us, and not wanting to give them the full support to like start a war. His dad gets captured in the Bay of Pigs. Let me see. We'll watch a little bit of that. Why not? And this is all leading because the restaurant his dad owned wasn't just like your everyday restaurant. It was it was kind of a shady restaurant that he even writes about in his book. So let's see. Just watch a little.
The Bay of Pigs invasion was precipitated by a series of airstrikes against Castro's Air Force on April 15th, 1961. Initial reports were that they hit a majority of their targets. Neutralizing Castro's Air Force was a necessity for the invasion. The invasion would have problems from the beginning. Brigade 2506's previous airstrikes didn't get all of Castro's jets, and Castro's jets destroyed the brigade's B-26s, which were supposed to provide air support to the brigade. 2 transports carrying medical supplies and ammunition exploded before they reached the shore. Elizondo Sr.'s own transport would also be hit, and Elizondo would have to swim to shore during the invasion.
Did you guys know that about his dad? That he had to swim to shore during Bay of Pigs?
No, I didn't know that.
Pretty
My
gnarly.
father winds up going to Guatemala, training, and then coming on the USS Houston. Ship gets rocketed, swims to shore. They're under attack. There's no air support other than a couple CIA guys who decide to, by the way, for the record, disobey orders, and they decided not to abandon their brothers. And I've always said, that Cuba may have lost many of her sons that day, but she also lost a few of her brothers.
For the men that reached the shore, the intelligence reports were
I want Scorsese to make a movie about this. I think it'd be epic. Like a mafia style vibe, but with all the intel, and because they were all wrapped up in the mafia. But anyways, let's go to, so his dad got captured. Spent 2 years. Maybe we'll play it here.
Revolutionary Democratic Front, seeking some news of sons and brothers, with Castro claiming the capture of 500 invaders and threatening them all with the firing squad. These weeping women see no chance for their loved ones.
Es un símbolo para todos los pueblos oprimidos. Playa Girón es la primera derrota del imperialismo en América Latina, pero también es una de las primeras derrotas del imperialismo en escala mundial.
The Cuban forces would capture all of the rebels, Lue Elizondo's father among them. Elizondo would spend 2 years imprisoned in Castro's jails. He was tortured by the communists, something that Elizondo would say would permanently change him, and was even imprisoned during the Cuban Missile Crisis, the next major escalation between Cuba-US relations. After 2 years, Elizondo and some of the other men captured at the Bay of Pigs would be allowed to return home.
I just let it ride for a
Gentlemen of the brigade.
Yeah.
I need not tell you how happy I am to welcome you here to the United States.
Es un honor para mí el estar hoy entre un grupo de los hombres más valientes del mundo.
Oh, wow.
Profound impression, your conduct during some of the most difficult days and months that any
They were all pretty
people
cold to him, and then
have
like
experienced.
loving her still.
Participar en la alegría
Because
que
he
tienen que
abandoned them, you know what I mean?
sentir
The
los miembros de sus familias, quienes por tanto tiempo vivieron esperanzadas.
But a profound impression your conduct made upon not only the people of this country, but all the people of this hemisphere. Even in prison, you served in the strongest possible way the cause of freedom.
After 2 years of being imprisoned, Elizondo and a lot of his fellow combatants captured during the Bay of Pigs would be released and returned to America at a big ceremony at the Orange Bowl in which President Kennedy welcomed them home, hoping to win favor with the Cubans. Once stateside, the elder Elizondo still longed to remove Castro from power, now more emboldened by the years of torture he faced, and he would join the group Alpha 66.
Is he in that footage right there?
This is Al Dempsey.
No, I wasn't able to
just
confirm any.
5 minutes away from Miami Beach's lush multi-million-dollar hotels. Men are training to fight Fidel Castro's.
He might be
Alpha
though.
66 was the spiritual successor.
Yeah, that'd be
to
wild.
Probably
506.
isn't. Probably in one of them.
Alpha 66 was composed of anti-communist, anti-Castro Cuban exiles, and they would train and finalize operations against the Cuban state for years. The intelligence community would call on Alpha 66 for all kinds of nefarious operations, and even set up an infamous assassination team all centered around killing Fidel Castro. This assassination team would perform many assassinations around the world for the CIA, and they would be considered a terrorist organization in many countries.
The alliance between the CIA and the Cubans rears its head constantly throughout the latter part of the 20th century. So it's like a subterranean narrative that runs through the latter part of the 20th century. The CIA and right-wing elements in American politics using the Cuban Americans to do all kinds of dirty covert deeds. And we're talking about terrorist activity, assassination of an ambassador from Chile right in Washington, D.C., blew up his car because he was sympathetic to Castro. A bomb planted on a Cuban jetliner flying from Panama City to Havana. 73 people killed, innocent people, including the fencing team from Cuba, young people. The Watergate burglary, 5 out of 7 of the burglars were Cubans, Bay of Pigs veterans.
Did you guys know that? 5 out of 7 of the burglars in Watergate were Bay of Pigs veterans. Like I'm telling you that the Alpha 66, like bless their hearts, they were kind of strung along, but they were like, it was like Republican Cuban Al Qaeda, like literally doing terror shit.
They had been recruited by a guy named E. Howard Hunt, CIA agent who was one of the orchestrators of the Bay of Pigs invasion. A dirty war was waged by the anti-Castro underground in combination, in partnership with the CIA. And so the CIA would come to these Cuban exiles, the militant exiles, and say, go do this operation, go do this burglary at the Watergate, and then we go get Fidel. Go do this assassination, and then we go get Fidel. And the Cubans were always ready and willing.
There are even some who connect Alpha 66 to the assassination of JFK.
Oh, you'll excuse me if I am out of breath. A bulletin. This is from the United Press from Dallas. President Kennedy and Governor John Connally have been cut down by assassins' bullets in downtown Dallas. They were riding in an open automobile when the shots were fired. The president, his limp body carried in the arms of his wife Jacqueline, has rushed to Parkland Hospital.
A flash from Dallas. 2 priests who were with President Kennedy say he is dead of bullet wounds. This is the latest information we have from Dallas.
Lee Harvey Oswald was being held as the alleged assassin.
I'm just a patsy.
President.
Where is Lee Oswald?
He's been shot. He's been shot.
Now, there are a million theories about JFK that we can't get into too deep here, but people might not know how connected the Cuban exiles of Alpha 66 are to many of the prominent theories regarding the assassination. Alpha 66 founder Antonio Vaciana would claim Lee Harvey Oswald was seen with CIA officers days before the assassination.
He was associated with Maurice Bishop, and if Maurice Bishop was intelligence, he was working for the intelligence service in the United States, I don't doubt that he was working with him.
In your work with the Fair Play for Cuba Committee, what are you advocating?
We advocate restoration of diplomatic, trade, and tourist relations with Cuba.
Before he died, E. Howard Hunt, the CIA official who helped form Brigade 2506, would make a taped confession about knowledge of a conspiracy to kill Kennedy and name various Alpha 66 members in the plot, including Frank Sturgis, David Morales, and Antonio Vaciana.
Damn.
Here is who RFK Jr. says killed his uncle, JFK.
And we know who they were. You know, it was David Alley Phillips, it was Bill Harvey, it was E. Howard Hunt, it was Alan Dulles, it was James Jesus Angleton. We know the shooters. They were, 3 men from who had been in Batista's battalions in Cuba.
An interesting tidbit related to Howard Hunt.
Did you guys know that RFK thought the shooters were these Cuban exile from this Cuban exile group?
No,
like
I
a lot
didn't
of
know
the
that.
there's a lot of different theories around the right, but a lot of them kind of agree that the Cubans are involved, right? Whether you think it was Israel or UFOs or whatever. Yeah. So was there? I just wanted to show I'm just gonna let it ride, probably a few more minutes. But leave whenever you want, come whenever you want. This is it's like Bombshells here, come and go whenever you want,
And a bunch of Cuban exiles of Alpha 66 being involved in the Watergate burglary was that Howard Hunt's lawyer at the time would later claim Howard Hunt told him JFK was taken out partially because of the UFO cover-up.
Well, why was John Kennedy assassinated? What would be in those reports that would be important? And he said, why was John Kennedy assassinated? He said John Kennedy was assassinated because he was about to give our most vital secret to the Soviets. About to give our most vital secret to the Soviets. And I was stunned by that. I mean, John Kennedy, our president, Soviets, and I never even heard about such a thing. And he said, and I said, well, what was that? And at that point, he leaned forward and looked right in my eyes, directly in my eyes, and he said, the alien presence.
I'm not saying Luis Elizondo's father was involved in the assassination of JFK, but he was involved with the CIA-backed Alpha 66. The torture he experienced in Castro's prisons instilled a lifelong hate in the elder Elizondo. Elizondo would continue to train in military tactics with Alpha 66 for years, hoping to return to Cuba and remove Castro.
And I just let it ride until we get to the restaurant that he did. Just so you guys have the proper backstory here. Sorry if it's too long, but we're having fun.
No, you're good, dude.
This is the world Luis Elizondo was born into in 1972.
Lue.
Lue's mom was from Kansas and was a Playboy.
Apparently, this photo was taken at his dad's restaurant, at the old restaurant. They had an Italian restaurant that he writes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's Italian. Yeah.
Bunny. She was of Persian, Native American, and Scottish descent, and Lue says she raised him Jewish. Elizondo was born in Texas, but the family would move to Florida when he was young, and the Alpha 66 life was ingrained into Elizondo from a young age by his father. Elizondo was born into a unique blend of American intelligence and counterinsurgency. Lue's father's involvement in Alpha 66 was not like other immigrant groups in America. From his birth, Lue Elizondo was expected to one day return and invade Cuba, and his upbringing reflected that. From an early age, Elizondo would partake in paramilitary training with his father in Alpha 66.
but I'll say it. I was raised with the understanding that one day we were going to go back and liberate Cuba.
Right.
That's the world I grew up in. Brigade 2506 and all of a sudden Alpha 66, and you've got at 7 years old you're learning how to disassemble an AK-47 and an M16. Not that that's bad or good. It's just it is what it is. And that day never came. I grew up in that environment, and some of the political measures that we used to try to change the situation in Cuba didn't work.
Elizondo would claim that his childhood was robbed by his father's need for revenge. In his book, he writes, "While other kids my age read the Boy Scout handbook, I paged through books Dad had pressed into my hands, The Anarchist Cookbook, and How to Survive in Vietnam. In a previous life, my father and grandfather had both been skilled bomb makers, so Dad would take me and some of my friends out to a remote parking lot and teach us how to construct our own rocket launchers out of PVC pipes, explosives, and a 9-volt battery, or show us how to break into a house by levering a sliding door off its tracks with a screwdriver."
I can relate
Alpha
to some of that
66
stuff.
wasn't just some group that met for dinner twice a month.
Right.
This was a militant group with the stated goals of violently taking back Cuba from Castro. And in many parts of the world, Alpha 66 is still considered a terrorist organization. Elizondo claims his father at one point owned an Italian restaurant that allowed him to finance his paramilitary ambitions, would have some interesting property sales and flips of vacant lots that could be connected to Alpha 66 efforts for raising money. And Lue Elizondo
Sorry, that was all kind of give the proper context. Maybe it was a little too long, but we had fun with it. In his book, he writes, "The restaurant prospered. My father earned the money to indulge his paramilitary pursuits." So I'm just saying, I'm praying that that doesn't happen with Bombshells. I hope that Bombshells did not pay for Sectanic's surveillance van, and I hope it's not paying for Darren's $50,000 anti-Chupacabra and RPK documentary that he's being financed in the back channels on. Really not trying to be a hater, but also aren't restaurants really a good way to launder money? You're muted, Amy. I don't know if you know you're muted.
No, I know. I'm just laughing
cool.
to myself. Sorry.
I'm just saying,
no, I'm laughing.
Opening a restaurant like Dad, not everybody who has a parent in the restaurant business was using that money to fund terrorist activity, right? I'm really not trying to be a hater. I'm just trying to say the world we find ourselves in when discussing Lue Elizondo, the Enigma. I've even learned some other stuff recently that I'm gonna be doing a stream on my main channel with you hopefully here soon. That's blew my mind, but that'll hopefully be this week. But yeah, okay, let's get back to the article. And let's palate cleanse again. Let's hit this one again.
Thank you. On behalf of a very, very grateful family, this establishment is dedicated to you. And I want to also do a very special thank you right now, not only to our muralist, who when you go in there, you're going to see something that is absolutely stunning. I also want to thank the mayor here for coming out here and doing this for all of us. And thank each and every one of you for what you've done and what you continue to do for our wonderful community. So thank you very much.
Tuba says this is weird. I know me and Tuba, we're just cynical. We've just been in the gutter for so long, but this is giving me red flags all over the place. Because again, remind you, this is when he's missing the SCIF. Let me see if I can pull up this clip. He's missed 2 SCIFs during the time this bar has been being built, which I find kind of odd. And again, his dad's bar, and not everyone's the same as their father, but was definitely doing shady stuff. And
so
I
this
do know
is Lue's bar. Whose bar is this?
This is Lue's bar. Have you not seen this?
Whoa.
Are you totally fresh? Oh hell yeah, we got you fresh.
Off.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
so
this is
off
Lue's
on
bar.
UFO news. I had no idea he's done. Well, that's interesting. Well,
Yeah,
I think it's kind of like the money's kind of done. How much further can he push it? The book probably made him some. I mean, I don't want to talk about people's money, but good for him. He opened a bar. That's cool. I mean, I just think it's an enigma. The thing that gets me more than anything else, if we're really going to connect all these people, right, is I just think it's really weird, the Christopher Mellon connection to everything. The fact that dark journalists brought up that Christopher Mellon was not into UFOs one year, and then he was the next, and the next thing you know, we had Lue, and we had Tom DeLonge, a cultural figure, to bring in pretty much every age demographic at the time that he came out. Yeah, so what's Lue up to? I don't know, but I think the UFO monies ran out. I think imminent sales are probably slow. And, it's a good idea to think about, like, what's next, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lue's book, I mean, he talks about how he kind of briefed Mellon on all his information that he was looking at the time. So it's kind of a big reason of why he got brought in there and why he ended up kind of getting involved, I guess, when you really look at it. But my biggest question is there a SCIF in that bombshell? Red, is there a SCIF?
I think so. I think that's where they do the auditing. You got to keep that in the back of the business.
That'd be a good idea.
The people aren't ready for it. There's been too much propaganda against it. They'll see, though. It's a joke, kind of. Let's see. I wanted to play this because she's saying the money's running out. I guess we'll play the whole thing because, this isn't doxing. I think there's pictures of, let me see. Here we go.
Maybe the money's not running out. I don't know. I'm just talking stuff.
Jen here, and then the co-owner here, this new guy. Seems like a nice guy. I'm happy for them. They look happy. They look stoked.
They look happy. They are happy. They're happy.
Lue's bar, dude. Imagine you go there. It's like Cam App working
really
behind the bar. Hey, what do you have?
Lue looks like he's done with UFOs, man. Look at that. He's got his wife. He's happy. He owns a bar. Happily ever after.
Feels that way to me too. That's what I thought when I looked at it. I said, he's setting up the off into the sunset here.
What is he gonna do? Imminent number 2. Hit up every other podcast again.
Yeah, right.
Joe Rogan again.
We had a really nice place to live. This was a great place to raise our kids, and it was just a really laid back area to grow up, to raise a family, and to live here.
What are you seeing?
I would routinely see orbs.
What do you mean by orbs?
Small little spherical green, lightish green type of color. And you'd be just walking down the hall and I would just stop and it would just continue to go right through the wall.
So we're talking about the hitchhiker effect. Something had followed Lue home from work.
Or by his very nature, yes.
How did he explain things? Was he able to talk about what was going on?
Not well.
I could imagine you were pretty angry.
I was very upset. The house had been turned upside down.
Yes, it sounds like the stuff of madness, tall tales, delusions. And anyway, where was the proof? There were a lot of positives, but things also were about to get bad, weren't they?
I did not think that our lives would be this turned inside out for this many years. It's exhausting. It's exhausting.
What do you think yourself of the fact that the Pentagon, as you describe it, has been actively trying to discredit Lue?
I think it's shameful. This is how you're repaid. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense.
And you'd basically taken a complete financial bath.
I had to get a job at Target. And then after that, I got a job at Home Depot.
The family went from their house in Maryland to this mobile home. Does it frustrate you sometimes that people perhaps don't understand the sacrifice that you and Lue and your family have had to endure?
Yeah, especially because everyone thinks we have all this money. Oh, they're just grifting. Come live for a day in my life. I guarantee you will run back to yours.
Lue's a patriot, isn't he?
Yes.
What's driving him?
He feels that humanity is owed this information. People should know if we are not alone, no government has the right to keep that hidden.
Hell yeah. So hopefully, hopefully they're having fun. Hopefully she doesn't have to work at Target. God forbid. God forbid.
It looks like it's over though. That looks behind him.
Yeah, that's
they
what I'm saying.
pushed through.
Red, do we have a menu? Do we have a food menu here?
I was looking for one on the Facebook and I couldn't find one. I really wanted a menu too.
He could do like a UAP themed menu. I'd go to that.
I'd 100% go there if I was out there. Absolutely.
Flying saucer or something or another.
Okay, let's get back to the article. Back to the article. Okay. Okay. Empty nesters fly to Buffalo for adventure. At the time, it was just a passing thought. So again, in the timeline of the article, he's in Korea. He saw the Officers Club, and he was like, "Damn, I promised myself that I would never be a restaurateur like my pops, but this is kind of a vibe." And okay, we'll just continue. At the time, it was just a passing thought. Elizondo still had many years left of chasing, as he put it, bad guys in Afghanistan and on the internet. And he was definitely not yet ready to break his boyhood vow against restaurant work. But eventually he came home and hung up his uniform for civilian life. He wasn't done having amazing adventures, though. He and his wife, who are empty nesters, decided to go west to Wyoming, where they landed in Buffalo about 5 years ago. It was a place that instantly felt like home, a community where they could give back and create something meaningful. Before long, Elizondo met Tucker Algier, a man he now considers to be his best friend. Okay, that's the line I read. I was like, damn, pray for Tucker, yo. Pray for Tucker. I hate to sound like a hater. I really do. But there's like a history of Lue starting up businesses and then like the person who Lue started it up with, like getting the short end of the stick, basically. Damn. Oh, I don't. In the event that Tucker's watching this, let me just play something here. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think it's from Twitter, dude. I think I've seen him from like on a comment or something from Twitter.
Yeah, and I want them to be. I want it to all work out. I really do. But let me see. Shoot. Lue, I'm trying to find the keywords. This is why we put everything on Twitter too. Because okay, here we go. So here. Okay, here we go.
Provided.
So this, remember the chandelier photo thing? This is what Stephen Cambion. I don't think he would just make this up, but here's just one story, and there's a bunch of stories of like people like, oh, Lue told me to start this business, and then like shady shit happened.
They are who they say they are, and one of them even provided me with proof of a business relationship with Lue Elizondo. And so the caveat is, so far, neither of them want to come on my show and do an interview or allow me to use their name. But given both of them told me the same exact story, which I think really shed some light on this chandelier photo. And here's what I was told by both of them. Lue Elizondo, previous to putting that picture in his presentations, showed that to people as a big proof. When asked, essentially, the one person who had a business relationship with him, basically said, I need you to bring me all of your best proof and we'll go over it. And that was one of the things that he showed this person. And I did see proof of their business relationship, including contracts. So I believe this person. And anyway, they said that Lue Elizondo showed them the photo and then said, yeah, this was taken at the American Embassy and it's been declassified. And the person was kind of confused, like, well, if this was taken at the embassy, that's got to be classified or something, how, or is it legal for you to show this to me or share this? And Lue Elizondo said it's declassified because there's not a problem with sources and methods, because this was taken from a surveillance camera right outside the embassy. And then additionally, Lue Elizondo told both these people that he interviewed the pilots and this is what they saw. So
wow.
If these two people are accurate, and I truly believe that they are, I'm really kind of leaning on them to try at least one of them. I even got them in contact with each other. Like at least one of you guys. Really
they didn't even know each other. Oh shit!
Yeah, they didn't know each other.
Oh shit!
Do you think one of those red was Ron James?
Is he a pilot? I don't know. Maybe.
No. One of the people that Cambion spoke to.
No. Oh shit. Maybe. Business dealing? I don't know. I felt like we would have heard that when he was a leaky boat. But maybe. I mean, he did try and start a business with Ali, I guess. That PR thing. Let's see. I wanted to play this too real quick. Like I said,
well, he was working with Lue on that documentary, dude, that him and Farrah were arguing about, right?
Was he working on it though, or I think he just like interviewed Lue, and then Lue was like seemed like actively working against it.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if he interviewed him, he could have been talking to him, showed him the photo. I mean, they were gonna like do business together. It makes sense from what he's saying.
Huh, interesting. Okay, real quick, I want to show this because this bar is being built in the middle of this like SCIF Flu drama. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I find that odd that he doesn't want to get in a SCIF with the FBI, but he wants to make a restaurant with his new best friend. money laundering.
That is
maybe.
so weird how they all just disappeared after
With it.
SCIF Flu.
Yeah, so this is a few weeks ago, maybe a month, and it's some change now.
UAP hearing.
We actually have one being noticed currently, so you guys will see all that information coming out.
What happened with this week's hearing?
Well, we have 2 SCIF briefings this week, and
Yeah.
by the way, Melon got sick, Elizondo got sick,
Yeah.
and Mr. Grush also is not feeling well, but Grush has been very helpful.
Yeah.
So my message is, we got the SCIF, you guys need to be here for the SCIF briefings.
Yep.
Thanks.
Awesome. Appreciate you, ma'am. How many showed up?
We had 3 in there, but 3 of our main ones were sick, so we're gonna get it back on the books and see if they show up. They had SCIF Flu.
How was FBI?
And there were. Oh, actually.
Amazing. It was 10 out of 10.
They don't want to meet with the
you
FBI,
can just- I
huh?
literally-
More direction.
Okay. And this happened again since then, but I just didn't have it, like, I didn't clip it out or edit it and format it and all that stuff. But go support Askapol. But yeah, so he's been sick, getting SCIF Flu on 2 separate SCIF occasions, but he's been building a beautiful restaurant. Very
And he's about to
fascinating.
start the book tour again too. That's in
Yeah.
September.
Yeah, and I'll just say it's a big country. I mean, people are gonna call me a narcissist for this, whatever. It's a big country, and that is a kind of a random location that is kind of close to me. The one that he is doing. And that's kind of an obscure location. Okay, let's palate cleanse again. Back in the vibe here to Bombshells. Yeah, it looks like a grand old time, bro. I'm happy for Lue's. I hope it's not shady. I hope it's not some money laundering thing. I hope he's not setting up this new best friend to take the fall on some weird financial thing that he's got going on in the back channels. But
Well, it's either a long-term gig and he's like looking to make his way out with this, or you're gonna start hearing from him a lot more after he feels like it's kind of up and running and rolling, right? But kind of left with 2 options.
look at the gang's all there. Yeah, hopefully there's no menu, and it's been open for a bit. Okay, let's continue. Was that where I was?
I want to see the place lit up at night, man.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's where we were. So before long, Elizondo met Tucker Alger, a man he now considers to be his best friend. That sentence to me, just pray for him. I hope everyone involved is kosher, but when you know the lore, that's a red flag of a sentence, is it not? His new best friend and business partner. You're his best friend in the entire world? Who are some of his other best friends? Never mind. We met 3-4 years ago, and he's actually my boy, Alger said. He's the best man I've ever met. Oh, see, this is why I know you don't know the real Lue. Because, he's definitely not the best man, I think, in history. Like, what I mean? Ever since then, it was just history. We're pretty much like the same person. I hope not. We go everywhere together, Elizondo agreed. We get along very well, and our families even vacation together. They quickly became business partners, and when that went well, they started sharing ideas for other businesses. I wonder what their first business was. Anyone know about that?
No,
Okay, me neither. That's when Elizondo remembered his idea for a vintage officers club, a place where American camaraderie and patriotism would not just be celebrated, but would be a motto. And honestly, like, I like that. I think we should be more proud of being Americans. I'm with that. I'm not even joking. I really wish,
everybody.
I wish Lue
Everybody.
wasn't like
Yeah.
so shady, and I feel like he's trying to be less shady. So I'm trying to be like, okay, good for you, be less shady, But it's just, man, I've a lot of friends whose lives he's like tried to ruin, bro, on some next level psycho shit. Okay, here we go. We just started putting our minds together and building off that, Alger said, and I think that's going to give back like we want to, and it's going to be good for the community. We've been blessed more than we deserve. Our families are healthy. Our kids are happy. I mean, they're doing good. We're doing better than we deserve. So it's time for us to give back. Hell yeah. Vintage cocktails, artifacts, and events. One of the things that Alger and Elizondo believe will make Bombshells American Cantina feel authentic is all the military artifacts they plan to display. And maybe that's how they're getting around the other thing, the Bombshells American Cantina, because I totally thought that it was like no
full
disrespect
name,
to Lue. I thought it was I thought it was Bombshells, you know what I mean? That was hosting because this is a franchise. You can franchise a Bombshells.
How about that font right there, though? Oh man.
Wait, he bought a franchise? He didn't even like do
No.
his own
I
thing?
thought he did. The names are the same or similar, but I don't think they are, because the Bombshells franchise is like a modern sports bar. Like, these are the vibes that the Bombshells franchise. I think it's like new Hooters or something, because Hooters went woke, I think is what Bombshells is trying to be. But his Bombshells is, I think, different. Okay. I have a lot of military stuff from my various adventures around the world, Elizondo said. Stuff that's absolute museum quality, one of a kind. Among these special artifacts is an old 1952 military Jeep that they have converted into a bar top for people to sit on. Oh, that's cool. There's also an airplane wing they've used to build a different bar top. We have old black and white televisions that show reruns of old black and white I Love Lucy shows. Elizondo said, and all of our wait staff is dressed in the period appropriate attire. Can I just make the
That's
point?
pretty cool.
I don't know if this is like insensitive to Cubans, but like, isn't it kind of interesting? Like, Lue's got so many like little interesting things. Like now you have your own little like, because you know how like Cuba's kind of set in the 50s with all their with the embargo and stuff. Like you have your own that, right? I just find that interesting. Or like his dad got tortured by Castro, and then he returned back to Cuba, Guantanamo, and you're torturing people. Like he's got a very interesting. There's a bunch of like those kind of things.
I heard something interesting. Speaking of interesting connections, just on how close people tend to be. Barack Obama and Jeffrey Epstein went to the same summer camp.
Oh, weird. Random.
I know. Anyway, but it's kind of that way with this kind of stuff too. It's like everybody's kind of connected. Like what happened with Dad? Did Dad somehow have some sort of connection to Lue that made him like that makes Lue kind of like be pulled into this? Like, right? And then we talk about you're talking about JFK.
Whose dad are we talking about right now? His dad? Lue's dad?
Up? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kind of bringing that in, like when you think of like familial, like
no,
like
it's dude, and the stuff I learned recently too. It's like there's low-key not an American conspiracy that Lue Elizondo isn't like connected to that happened in the past 50 years. Like,
right? There's so
9/11,
much
torturing people,
and then we take this News Nation where he was on Cuomo talking about the drones, like that. Like he didn't bring up UFOs this time. Now he's just a drone expert.
So well, now he's a restaurateur, and I really hope let's put this into the ether. Let's manifest this. How dope would it be, bro? Because you know, and this is a joke that we have made in the past. Because like he kind of does look like Guy Fieri. Let's see where we at here.
Do the collab?
I would love a collab.
Yeah, I'm down.
I would love the Guy Fieri, Lue Elizondo. I would love to see Guy Fieri at Bombshells. You know.
This buffalo chicken's the bomb, Diggs.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. These tortured taters are phenomenal. You know,
tortured taters.
Imagine. I think it could happen. I think he would be down, and you know, Lue would love that stuff, dude. Lue would totally be about it. Lue would absolutely love to be on Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Yeah, they could pull it off, dude.
Food show. That's my personal favorite food show. Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. It's on HBO, I think, still right now.
Because if it's his own, like that's a good idea. I don't think it'd be good for him to buy a franchise. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's why I think it is his own. I do think it is. Once we look,
gonna make more money if it's Lue Elizondo's. Right? I would. Rather
I don't see him being a franchisee either. Right?
I would go. I would go to Lue Elizondo's restaurant.
I 100% would go. 1000%. Okay, let's see. Food, meanwhile, will draw on the. Okay, actually, wait, hold on. Vintage cocktails. Wait, did I scroll down too far? Sorry.
No. Go back up. You go back down underneath the photo. You were going on to the cocktails.
Wait, I didn't do the Fallout Shelter part. Let's see. I Love Lucy. Okay. Some of the features of the restaurant make the best of bad situations, like the freezer whose compressor is broken. We turned that into a vintage 1950s Fallout Shelter, Elizondo said. And so there's a real Geiger counter, a Russian Geiger counter on the left of it. So we're just trying to do things that will make the place very interesting and unique. Let's see. From left to right, Tucker Alger and Lue Elizondo talk about their new cocktail lounge in Buffalo. Hell yeah, dude. I hope it all works out. I hope we're not in like a few years we're getting like a series of Jeremy McGowan type articles from this dude, or like a Lue review style like live stream crash out from this dude. I really do mean that.
Where's the bar?
It's in Wyoming.
Or where's the restaurant?
It's in Wyoming, Buffalo, and it's 2 hours from Devil's Tower.
Well, how about this, guys? I'd meet you guys out there. I'll bring my family.
I think we should plan it.
Bring your friends.
Yeah,
I just don't want to go to conferences ever again. I'd rather like meet at Lue's restaurant. Anyway, I gotta head out, guys. But thanks for letting me hang out. It's always nice to jump in and say hi to you guys. Terrestrial, I hope you and your fam are good. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Hey, you too. You too. Good to see you.
But I'll be around.
All right, we'll catch you later. Peace out.
All right, we'll see you later.
Be in the chat. All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Thanks for letting me hang.
Have fun. They also turned one of their walls into a 3D mural. Wait, did I actually finish it? I did, right? Yeah, okay, we did. Now we did. They also turned one of their walls into a 3D mural using the actual cone of a vintage airplane. Everything on our cocktail list is vintage, Elizondo added, and it's inspired by the time period. Hell yeah. Like the French 75 cocktail, whose name was drawn from the French 75mm weapon. The drink originated in Paris in 1915, but was made popular by the movie Casablanca. Food, meanwhile, will draw on the entire community. Elizondo and Algier plan to circulate area restaurant menus that customers can order from. They're also working on completing a full-service kitchen, likely by sometime next year. So I think for now it's just a bar. Maybe that's why we don't have a menu yet.
Don't you think it's a little weird though, Red, that he's not doing anything with UFOs in that bar? See, that makes me lean more towards that he's on his way out.
Oh shoot!
It does,
right.
man.
I
a
didn't
little
even
bit.
think of that. There's not like a Roswell poster. There's
nothing.
Huh? That is kind of odd. I love this. Eventually, the plan is to offer a 5-star dining experience on a 2-star budget at the Cantina, Elizondo said, with an Allied-inspired menu that draws ideas from places like London, France, and other countries who joined in the effort to defeat Nazi Germany and Japan.
I want a good fish and chips, bro. Come on now.
I'm so psyched by this community. I'm like, is he sending a message to the Illuminati with this?
I don't think it's that deep.
Is this some secret? Is he like, I have your dirt from the back days? Like, don't let them take me in. Okay, there will be theme nights from the period as well, such as Great Gatsby evening or Casablanca night. That'd be dope. We have a piano and a bar, so I imagine having an evening where you and your significant other dress like Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, and you sit down to watch Casablanca, Elizondo said. And whenever Sam plays the piano, we're going to have a real pianist playing the same song, and we'll serve whatever cocktails they are drinking in the movie. Oh, I'm so down. I'm so down to sing the freaking Casablanca song at Lue's Bombshells, bro. It would be fun. It really would.
With a French 75, bro.
And imagine if Danny Sheehan actually does play piano, and there does come a day at where we see like him like in Lue's bar playing piano, like in my meme. Some of these memes be manifesting too really. I'm like, what the hell is going on with me?
Dude, that was pretty crazy. I thought about that when this came out. I was like, holy shit, how close were you, dude?
I was like, what? Are we just tapped in to the Akashic record or something?
Something like that, dude.
Okay, honoring Americans who serve. Although the Cantina will highlight World War II with hands-on living history experiences. What does that mean? It's not a guts and glory place, Elizondo said. It's more about reviving a spirit de corps, which he feels has gone missing in America amid rancorous partisan divides. I love it. Lue's gonna heal the country with bombshells, bro. There were hard situations where an entire country pulled together, he said, like remembering after 9/11 how everybody just kind of got together. And then I tortured. Sorry.
Holy shit.
And everybody was flying flags for a little while, and we were all a little locked shoulder to shoulder. That sense of purpose and pride, Alger agreed. It's very important, and we're going to bring that. We're proud of our country. We're proud of our men and women who sacrificed so much so we could have the privilege of living the life that we have, the freedom we're able to live. Hell yeah, bro. America's strong. I love it. The two have plans to recognize servicemen and women with quarterly breakfast for veterans, barbecue, and the like. Oh, that's cool. The Cantina is also partnering with the National Museum of Military Vehicles in Du Bois to highlight World War II history. History they both fear is being lost as more and more of the nation's greatest generation passes away.
That's a great way to bring in people, dude. Make it a little historical place like that. Smart.
Isn't it
Very
crazy?
smart.
We're almost to that point where like everybody from the World War II time is dead.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like we're close to that with even Vietnam. If you're doing something to give back to the country, then that's the service, Elizondo said. We want to recognize it. If you go, Bombshells Americana Cantina is located. I don't think this is doxing. And by the way, definitely don't go spam Lue with like negative things or anything like that. That's not cool at all. Like,
yeah, definitely don't do that.
Like, you know what I mean? This is exciting for everyone. And I'm excited for all of them. Like, these people didn't like dox and harass Tuba's grandma. I hope, praying that didn't happen. Honestly, Jennifer might have. Lue, yeah. But you know, I'm happy for them. Let's run through the Facebook maybe a little bit, then I'll probably close it down here.
Sure.
Okay. So we got the real. So they've already had some live shows.
What do you think though, real quick? You think this is into the sunset for him? Do you think it is?
Well, he's missing the SCIF. He's missing the SCIF and stuff. I don't know, bro. I wanna be like, this is all good. But like he's he's had some shady business dealings in the past. Like even shadier than I imagined. I'm telling you, some of the stuff I've learned recently is like, what the fuck are we actually dealing with here? And so I would like to think this isn't some kind of front for money laundering or some kind of shady thing, but like my gut is just telling me like, why is he missing the SCIF with the FBI? Why is he doing this all of a sudden? I don't know. Why is he not mentioning UFOs? I feel like he's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, he's not going to get paid to go to the SCIF. I mean, that's kind of, you know.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't you want that though? They made it seem like you would want it. But here, let's browse through some of the. You know what I would want to order too? I hope he does. I hope he has something on there that's like barbecue. You know what I mean? Like a Lue's barbecue.
Yeah, it said that
burger.
right in there. Yeah.
Pulled pork barbecue sandwich or something like that.
Oh, you're gonna make me hungry, bro.
I know. I'm hungry now too.
Yeah, dude, you're killing me.
Wow. Let's see what else we got here.
Thank you.
So we did
Thank
watch that one
you.
again.
Very...
Who's that? Oh shit. Why was that the only guy shown? Who is he? What message is Lue sending to the Illuminati by only showing this guy? I'm just kidding. I'm so cynical. Lue's been in some sticky situations over the years, like not your everyday person has. Okay, let's see. The Bombshells team was hard at work yesterday, sampling delicious offerings from the world's top. Oh, Lue.
Where's the Chardonnay, dude?
He did it, dude. He found a way to get free, like, you know what I mean, sampling. He's gonna have people coming in all the time trying to get him, like, you know. Lue knows how to play the game, I must say.
I'm sure he chills at the bar, behind the bar sometimes, right? Pours some drinks, telling some stories.
I hate how cool Lue would be if he wasn't so shady. I mean, I wish he wasn't shady. Cause like, you know, this looks like a vibe, bro. Imagine doing that with Lue and Jen. See a green orb. Join us at Longmire Days. We're excited to see you this weekend. We serving drinks. So yeah, I think for right now it's just alcohol. Is that the? And then what is this? Okay, so that's their announcing their thing, and then
does that mean we can smoke in there? Can we go in there and fire up a couple Marby Reds, dude? You know, wonder if Lue would have a cig with us. Maybe he'd probably have a cigar.
Oh, a cigar with Lue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the first one from UFO land to be like cheesing hard at Bombshells? Matt Ford, you think?
Oh, for sure. He's probably already been out there.
Well, you know what? I'm kind of surprised actually. Was anyone even from UFO land at the? Maybe should we go back to this?
You'd have to go back to that video, yeah.
The one with the mayor, right? Is anyone from UFO land here? I don't think so.
On behalf of a very, very grateful family, this establishment is dedicated to you. And I want to also do a very special thank you right now, not only to our muralist, who when you go in there, you're going to see something that's absolutely stunning. I also want to thank the mayor.
I'm going to try to zoom my own in because I can't really see too well from my own.
All of us, and thank each and every one of you for what you've done and what you continue to do for our wonderful community. So thank you very much. Mayor?
Okay, do we see any UFO people? I don't think so.
Nah, not that I can
tell. We're happy you're here. I know walking through, you can kind of get sentimental. And when you see the wall of heroes, it's great. It's touching. So, you know, a hero can talk to one of these two and they can get a picture, a name, a little story about him.
He's got to be kind of a little well-known figure around there, no? He's got to be a little local hero.
I'd imagine. Like, I think Shane was talking about it, like in Arkansas, like there's like a random, like if somebody goes out there, they become like the shit, you know, even if they were like the B character on some like shitty show from like 10 years ago for like 2 seasons, like they become like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? So I'd imagine. I mean, for the mayor to come out, I mean, you know, that's cool. I guess we'll go through the photos and then we'll just kind of close it out here. We'll go chronologically. So the first photo ever, I like it, was some drinks, some alcohol.
Nice, very nice.
Hell yeah. Then we got hell yeah, nice. So what do you think? Uplifting Tweets for sure made this one, right?
Probably, right?
Very cool. Great work, Uplifting. I like this. More of this. You know, everyone's been kind of calm. Good. I think we've heard from multiple people that in the back channels he told all his little goons to chill out. So we support it. I'm always about you know, let's yeah. Actually,
this is a great photo there. That one was too. The back of the bar. That's a good photo.
Great cinematography, photography. I mean, look at the artisanship, right? The wood and the stuff. Like, it's really good.
Yeah, they spent some time on it, no?
Yeah. Got a quick super chat here. Tracy's got, oh, God bless you, Tracy, for an extra panda snack and love to all. We love you. We love you. What's Lue's restaurant called? It's called Bombshells. So the title up here, Bombshells. Grand opening was August 1st, but they just did an article that we, local paper that we kind of all went through and we were able to read, and that's kind of how everyone kind of found out about it today.
It said alfresco dining. What does alfresco mean? I don't know what that means.
Where is it on here?
Yeah. Underneath full bar.
Al fresco dining. Let's Google
Yeah.
that. Let me see.
Somebody's gonna be like, "Do you don't know what al fresco means? What's wrong with you?" I don't know. Shit.
Al fresco dining, also known as outdoor dining or dining al fresco, refers to the act of eating a meal outside. I love that. Al fresco.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so August 1st is when this really kicked off. Okay, so it's been 10 days.
Unapologetically patriotic. Okay. We don't know them all, but we owe them all. With respect, honor, and gratitude, thank you, veterans. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this Father's Day, we honor all the dads, and especially those who have worn the uniform with pride. Yeah, and you saw my Lue documentary, right? Like, I feel like I was pretty respectful to his dad.
I think you were, yeah.
Believe it or not, I try and maintain a level of like sanity and deportment, and but I don't know. Whoa, hold up. What day did I post my meme with all the horses and stuff? Are me and Lue just on some Akashic thing? That might have been like fairly similar day. But we're excited to celebrate Western culture with you at Longmire Days coming up July 17th to 20th in Buffalo, Wyoming. When the hell did I post that originally? I'm curious. Sorry, guys. We're doing it live. We're having fun.
Yeah, we're just shitting.
We're shooting this shit.
We're
It's
just
like I
shooting
said,
this
it's just
shit.
like if we were at Bombshells. Don't take yourself too seriously.
True.
So my video came out July 12th. So maybe not. Maybe his was
Sheehan looking dapper.
So 12 and then because we actually just a big theme of the video, and we'll just kind of mute it. So it was the whole like horses thing. There we go. It's coming up right here. Fuck it. All right. So I don't know. Yeah, I think we're tapped in. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, did I not even show the right tab for that, huh?
No, I can't see it.
LOL. Let's see. Right.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Like, what are the odds of that, dude? I'm telling you, there's something in the memes, bro. There's something in the memes, bro.
Dude, you guys are just linked at this point somehow, dude.
Yeah, we have to be constantly linked, I think. Like, look at that shit.
Look at that
and then right
hair.
to the Americana Bar, bro. Like,
It is weird. Yeah, it is weird.
And he's the drummer. He's Lue's the drummer in the bar. We'll let it get to him.
What'd you do it the first time you walked in there? You just hear that song playing, dude, when you walked in.
I feel like this is the kind of music they should have in the. This might be a little too modern for them. It's like the 80s, but hella Americana, right? Like, and then see what. I'll pause it for Lue.
Well, they're not gonna only play stuff from the 40s.
Look at
man.
there's
They're gonna
Lue,
play some new
dude.
stuff.
Lue on the drums, or actually maybe I'll do it here.
Did he play any instruments? I didn't remember anything from the
think
book
so.
like that. I don't think so either.
I would love to see him get on the drums though. That'd be cool. Okay, so yeah. So Bombshells, we're excited to celebrate Western culture with you. Oh shoot, sorry. Where are we at? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. No, what am I doing? No. Boom. Okay. So it says we're excited to celebrate Western culture with you at Longmire Days coming up July 17th to 20th in Buffalo, Wyoming. Stop by our Bombshells wagon for ice cold drinks, fast friendly service, and a sneak peek of our signature cocktail menu. So that's interesting. Longmire Days. Oops, we may have jumped the gun. Classic, love it. It's all right though. I'm always late to my streams.
What, the Sheehan little comment there?
Yeah. We will not be serving drinks today at Longmire Days, but we'll be there bright and early on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. See you there. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like the government is kind of too over the top with the whole alcohol license, right? Like, don't like restaurateurs have to like jump through so many hoops to get that? You know what I
I'm
mean?
not sure, dude. I don't know about that.
I don't. Yeah, neither do I. But okay, we had so much fun
this is
meeting all
cool.
of you yesterday at Longmire Days. We'll be here again today and tomorrow, so be sure to stop by and say hi. So yeah, they got a mobile thing, dude. They gotta be. There's no menu though. So what do you think they're serving up here? Coffee, maybe? I could see them maybe doing like a good coffee thing, or because you can't really like. Can you serve alcohol from these things? Maybe. Oh,
I
VID,
don't
VID. So yeah,
Oh, yeah, they
they're
do.
serving
Yeah.
alcohol. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Another people wine testing people. The announcement for the ribbon cutting ceremony that we watched. Here's the outdoor.
Oh, I'm going straight for the couch,
where
bro.
you going, bro?
Oh, the couch for sure.
The couch? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Absolutely.
Ooh, the couch lounging with like a big burger, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Jalapenos on the burger. Gotta have them. Bacon jalapeno.
It is cool. I'm happy for Lue. I hope, like I said, I hope it's all good. We love the troops.
Oh, he's got a spot for a live band here. Yeah.
Who's gonna be the first from UFO Land to perform at Lue's?
Stratton and Taylor.
Yeah, their band. They do have a band. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That'd be cool.
I'm sure he'll kill it with this, bro. I'm sure.
I hope he does. I really do. I hope it's all. The only thing I would say is I wish it was closer to Devil's Tower. So, like, imagine if it was
I agree.
the town of Devil's Tower, then it'd be like game over. Maybe they'll franchise. Maybe they'll build another location out there.
But it's Wyoming. There can't be like too much in between those areas,
like,
right?
It said 2 hours when I looked it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just like the odds of him get a place like this anywhere close to that, it might be really hard to do that, just because of how the whole area is set up.
Yeah. So here's yeah. Let's see if let me do this actually on the back channel. Here we go.
But with his dad running a restaurant and a successful one, dude, I mean, I'm sure he picked up all that stuff as a kid. There's no way he didn't, dude. There's tricks and shit to that.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks good. Let's just run through the rest of the photos here. Bombshells closed. I like it. 58.
I'm not a fan of the lettering outside here, though. I don't like this. This looks like,
I think there's something clashing here.
Yeah, I just don't
I think
like
if it was
how
all
they're-
white, maybe, or maybe the blue with the, or maybe if this was like a more browny brown, but something's clashing here. I mean, it still looks amazing, honestly. Like it does.
the alternation of colors on it, I don't like. It makes it probably harder to read when you're driving past. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I want to keep it like a simpler color, just like all white or
Yeah, I
maybe
think
red.
I was thinking it'd be all white, or maybe you get like a background or something behind it. But no, it still looks good. It still looks good.
Yeah. Plus, they just got it up and going. You know, who knows?
Yeah,
what they'll do.
exactly. Like,
Do a big neon sign.
oh, here we
that'd
go.
be
This
nice,
is what I wanted to show. Let me see. So here's the Google Earth of it. So this looks like before they did it, but there's a little, you can see a little pinup girl thing there. So, but it looks like, so look at what they made it look good.
No,
dude.
it's on the left. No, it's on the left of the sign.
Oh,
Right?
is that it?
Bombshells
right
is right there. Yeah, that's got to
okay,
be it right
shit.
there.
Okay, my bad. Let's go. Let's look around the town real quick the other way. Where are we at? Nice little intersection.
Let's drive around here a little bit.
By the art gallery. Cool. Nice. It does seem nice out there and peaceful in Wyoming. Okay, let's go.
A couple nice trucks out there.
So is this Bombshells? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
So
is,
this
yep.
is Bombshells. Okay, this is cool. So that's the thing there. Honestly, as far as building a new place, it looks pretty good. You gotta admit.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Clean. Okay, let's go here. Boom. The families are there. We got a knife, a gun. I wonder if what year that's all from. I like the history element of it, bro. I'm
That sword on the right above him is really sweet.
Dude.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, nothing UFO. Isn't that interesting? Like, you think there'd be one thing, right? We haven't seen a single thing, have we?
Not if you don't want him asking about it anymore. If you don't want to, if he doesn't want you asking, want to move on.
Yeah, something. Hopefully, I think he has to eventually.
He says he's wanted to 1 billion times, man. He even said, I have to go. I have to move on. So.
Is this a different? So look there's just guns on the walls out there in Wyoming. Oh, she's behind the counter though. So this is cool. Paris, I like this. Airfield, Berlin, Burn Pit, Guam. What message is he sending to the Illuminati with this one?
I don't know, dude. You got it. The burn pit makes me uneasy.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Whoa. Burn pits. Well, no, you can burn anything in a burn pit, right? I don't know.
There's no distance on that one, so he's probably like pointing to the front area where there's actually probably like a pit. I think there was one.
Oh, like we're here. Like
we're here. Yeah.
What's this say? Head otters? I don't know. We're just having fun. We're just vibing. We're going through it all. Who's this guy? Do we know?
No idea.
Let's see if we can Google image search him and see what message he's sending to the Illuminati with this picture.
I'm trying to think of somebody on UFO Twitter that looks like him. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
All the bunkers nearby, according to Sarah B. Cat. The bunker is close.
So this is distinguished flying ace Alexander Vrasio. Here we go. We'll just do this real quick. We're just deep. We're going deep on this bar tour. Recalling when he heard of Japan's first attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, future U.S. Navy fighter ace Alexander Vrasio said he thought the broadcasters were trying to pull some kind of hoax, similar to the one with Orson Welles and his War of the Worlds. Less than a year later, 23-year-old Vrasio had earned his coveted gold wings, designated from a naval aviator, and shortly after they were pinned to his chest, he assigned to the revered and battle-proven unit, then designated Fighting Squadron 3. It was there where he was made wingman to the already legendary pilot, Lieutenant Commander Edward Butch O'Hare. Oh, maybe is this our first little UFO connection here? The latter of whom not only taught Vrasio his trade, but also how to apply it when he flew his Grumman Hellcat fighter into combat. In the months that followed, Vrasio quickly showed himself as adept in the air as his teacher, and in doing so, distinguished himself in multiple engagements. Then, however, he was hit by a tragedy that no amount of training could have prepared him for. When, in late 1943, he learned that his friend and mentor had been reported missing during a night interceptor over the Gilbert Islands and presumed killed in action. That's what I'm saying, bro. Is this a message, dude? I'm just saying, dude.
Look at that pose, though.
Lou loves the theatrics and Lou loves the hidden messages. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Oh, Lou knows this guy's story 100%. He could sit down and tell us. 100%.
I'm curious about Bombshells. Yeah. So this is gonna be us right here posted. Burger, fat bite of the burger. Boom. Hopefully, someone is playing live music. Oh my God, he even has one of these flags. Of course, nice. I love those.
Lou, if you're listening, onion rings, Lou.
Don't tread on me. Ooh, onion rings. Ooh, how about some beer batter onion rings?
Oh yeah, for sure. You gotta have them.
What do you want to see on the menu? Let's do some more, Lou, if you're listening.
Yeah, onion rings, potato skins are always a plus, and then really good cheese sticks. It's a bar, dude. You gotta have some good apps,
And Lou, if you're trying to do the whole World War II theme and bar theme, maybe some fried pickles, because that's kind of popular in the UK, right? That's like a UK thing. So it's it's exotic. What else? Fish and chips, because he did say I got to do fish and chips. I definitely want something barbecue for the Lou's barbecue trope, like a pulled pork. I feel like pulled pork. Then you could tie in the Bay of Pigs kind of thing, the pulled pork. Ooh, how about this? Yeah. A Cubano? They have to, right?
Ooh, yeah.
I love a good Cuban sandwich, bro. I love a good Cuban sandwich.
And they gotta have good coffee. Come on, they gotta have good coffee.
Jalapeno UAP bites. Everyone put in the chat what you want to see at Lou's. What you would love to see there. A good coffee, yeah. Cafe Bustelo for sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him, dude. I really am. I hope it all works out good here. I would love to see Guy Fieri roll up to fucking Bombshells. It would be, I would just be super happy.
Well, think about it. Are there any famous chefs that Lou knows that we've seen him interact with? Any cooking people at all that we can think of?
Is there one that you're thinking? I can tell if you're asking, or is that
no, I'm asking. I'm trying to think who has he had any kind of interaction?
No,
not that I can think of, I guess.
I would love to see. Let's go to all where it's like a group of them.
Is that the AK, the glass AK, dude?
Oh yeah, did we actually not maybe see all these? Yeah, glass AK.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like those old hats. That's really cool. Yeah.
I mean, it looks good, dude. It does. Some of the painting maybe could blend better than Clash, but who gives a fuck, really? Nothing would make me happier than to see Guy Fieri with Lou and Alger, and he takes a big old bite of a Cubano, pauses. He's like, I love it. You know what I mean? And it would be amazing. It'd be.
He puts his arm around you, and you guys make up.
Dude, it would be awesome. I pray that day happens. I pray it comes. Oh, the Chardonnay. Is this the Chardonnay?
It is, dude. It's gotta be, right?
I hope he was just here we did it. We made the bar. Let's have a Chardonnay and let's post it up.
It looks like the kind of place you walk into, you're going to probably get at least a little drunk. it's going to be a good vibe in there for sure.
Who's going to be the first person to get thrown out of Bombshells? Ivan Handel, maybe?
The crash out?
Maybe Ivan Handel, his lawyer, gets a little too drunk at one of them and tries fighting Danny Sheehan. Also, it would be cool. All these UFO beefs, right? Like, it doesn't have to be little people fighting, but if they did a little, like, event there, that'd be fun. I could see Lue being like, because like all machismo about it, like, yeah, let's have some boxing out front one day,
Oh, dude, what if they put up a screen outside where that stage is and they play Age of Disclosure out there, if that works out?
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, do a screening.
Where is it located? It's located in Buffalo, Wyoming. So save the dates. I found this kind of interesting, and I'm just kidding, but maybe not. What is he trying to tell the Illuminati with this? Because they don't have the menu yet, but save the dates, October 30th. Bombshells Halloween Bash. Come dressed as your favorite character and enjoy a night of holiday merriment and special spooky cocktails. November 15th, The Great Gatsby Gala. Get checked out on your finest 20s attire and sip decadent cocktails as we enjoy a showing of The Great Gatsby. Oh, that's cool. December 12th, Casablanca Movie Night. Spend an evening with Rick and Ilsa as we watch Casablanca and enjoy themed cocktails from the film. January 10th, Night of the Shining. Because nothing says cozy winter night like retro cocktails, Jack Nicholson, in an old haunted hotel. February 14th, Valentine's at Bombshells. Enjoy a romantic, intimate date night with your special someone at a luxurious Valentine's Day celebration. That one's kind of like random. Let's see what it says here. Get ready, Buffalo, because we have so many fun events in store for you in the months ahead. Halloween and Valentine's parties? Check. Roaring 20s Great Gatsby Gala? Check. Cozy movie night with your favorite classic films? Check. We're also cooking up weekly specials like Wednesday Night Wine Night and Cigar and Whiskey Thursdays. And yes, we will soon start offering delicious food inside our bar. More details coming soon. But for now, just mark your calendar so you don't miss a thing. I'm here for it, bro. Out of those, which one would you want to go to the most?
I'd probably do Shining.
Shining?
I like The Shining. Yeah. That'd be cool.
I'd probably go Great Gatsby, bro. I love the 20s, dude.
Yeah.
Be with Lue dressed up like it's the 1920s. Oh, that'd be what's up. Casablanca Movie Night also looks fun too. And what did they say there? Wednesday night wine night. Love it, Lou. Cigar and Whiskey Thursdays. I like it's every day gonna be a different drink. I love it. Okay. And yeah, then so this is from the article that came out today. So there you have it. There's Bombshells.
Beautiful.
Let the tour run out again here, and I'll mute it so hopefully we don't get the copyright.
Well,
strike.
I'll just say this, Red. I was shocked when I seen this today. I was shocked, man. I didn't see this one coming. Him opening a restaurant.
Did you see my post? I was like, we got a Lue Hooters. Well, because I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other one.
Did you leave that up or did you delete it?
I left it up. Screw it. I left the money penny thing up too, even though that was basically AIDS.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, rough. But her heart's in the right place, though. Can we all agree?
For sure.
Let's take
did
energy.
Ross get a hold of her or what?
I don't think so.
He said, "Fuck him."
So you're shocked. Any other thoughts on the bar? I like it. I support it.
Yeah, for sure. No, I was shocked, man. I didn't expect it. That's for sure.
I know. I'm super hungry now, so I'm definitely gonna go eat. What are you gonna eat after this, Trish? What are we eating after the?
I'm gonna actually just do probably some more chips and guac, something like that, dude. I'm just gonna do a snack. It's later for me, man. It's 10:30.
Oh shit! It's 10:30.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
yeah. I'm in Michigan. Even I'm Midwest. It's East Coast time.
All right, guys. Well, with that even kind of ran loud. I was trying to do quick, but we're having fun, dude. I'm trying to do more of these on here.
Yeah, dude. I'm always down, bro. Thanks for the invite, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. I'll see you probably in a space or something. Hope everyone has a great day. Support Bombshells. I love the Americana. I'm with it. I'm happy for Lue. I'm gonna give Lue
like, share, and subscribe, boys. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe, and God bless everyone. Peace out.
And God bless.
God bless, brother.